So today I will be showing you how you can use the different pHs on the Lovelook SD501 Kangen machine. So it comes with a bunch of different pHs, and I'm just going to explain how you can use them all just in your everyday life. This is not the newest model. There's a bunch that came out after it, and some are stainless steel and all that, but the paneling and the pHs on all the machines are still the same, so you can take what I'm telling you in this video and apply it to any of the Kangen Water machines. Okay, so to start, we'll start with the bottom, the pH 2.5, and this is called strong acidic water. So this water is actually great for cleaning. So what I like to do with this water is actually grab a spray bottle, preferably glass. I didn't have any on hand, so I'm using the plastic, but you fill it up with the 2.5 pH, which comes out of the bottom portion of the hose. It doesn't come out of the drinking one, it comes out of the bottom. Yeah, so just fill it up in here, and what I like to do is add actually a few drops of lavender or lemon essential oils, and then just give it a good shake. And what this does is you have the 2.5 for cleaning your countertops and things like that, but then the lemon and lavender drops just really give it like some scent and stuff. So if you're someone who really likes the scent of cleaning products, it'll be great to add it to this. So I literally just take it, spray it on the counter, and then just, dry it off with a towel. And you have your clean countertops, and this is great for if you're cleaning bathrooms as well. If you want to spritz the toilet or the shower, your sinks, it's great for shining taps as well. So yeah, you can just really do a lot with the cleaning one, and it's really great to save you money on cleaning products. So yeah, especially if you add the essential oils, I think it really makes that much of a difference because it makes your house smell fresh. So this is great. The next pH is 6.0, and what this is good for is beauty and skincare. So what I do with this one as well is it's great for like washing your face and stuff. It helps to cleanse your pores. It helps to relieve acne and things like that. So what I do for my skincare routine is I will take the 6.0 water, fill up a mug, and put it in the microwave to warm it up. Once the water is at a really nice warm temperature, then I transfer it to a clean spray bottle, and then I just spritz my face with the warm water, and that's how I cleanse my face. Then afterwards I take a cloth and wipe my face off, and then I will also take the 6.0 water and fill up a cup and put it in the freezer or the refrigerator to cool down, because what is really good about having the warm water is that it cleans your face and opens up your pores and gets inside. But then the cold water is great to spritz your face with afterwards, because that will close your pores in your skin and it'll prevent oil and dirt and everything from getting inside the pores. So you don't have to do that. You can just wash your face with the 6.0 water and it'll do great. But if you can warm it up and then have the cold water to close the pores afterwards, it'll really help out. And it's exactly like you're using a cleanser and a toner. So yeah, this water is absolutely wonderful. So that is the 6.0 beauty water. The next one that I want to talk about is 7.0. So this is not acidic, it's not alkaline, it's just the neutral water. Now this water is great if you're taking medication, for instance. They recommend to not use a higher pH when you're taking medications, because it does break down the medication and stuff like that inside of you much faster than it's intended for. So what they recommend is using the 7.0 water. That way it's just neutral and it doesn't break down the antibiotics or anything that you're taking much quicker. So this is great for medication, especially if you take medication often. Another great use for it is baby formula. So you can use it if you do give your child formula. You can just sterilize this water, the 7.0, and give that to your child. That way you're not giving them like acidic water such as reverse osmosis, but you're not giving them, the super alkaline either, especially because babies have such tiny bodies. The alkaline water can really have a strong effect on their body, so you really want to try and give them the lower pHs. Either the 7.0 is ideal or the 8.5, but I wouldn't go much higher than that for a baby, at least when they're really little. Moving on to the 8.5. 8.5, 9.0, and 9.5 are all great drinking water. These are the higher pHs, so they have higher alkalinity, and these are great, like I said, for drinking, but what 8.5 is great for is, for instance, making tea. So if you have boil 8.5 and then you put a tea bag in it, it really steeps it nicely, and it's just a perfect. It doesn't steep it too much that it's so strong, but it steeps it just enough, and it's just wonderful. And you're also getting your alkaline water in there, which is great. The more you drink, the better, right? So that's why 8.5 is the best, because it's not too strong and too alkaline that it just, steeps the tea too much, if that makes sense. I hope I'm making sense. The 8.5 is great for that. And then the 9.0 and 9.5 is great for just straight up drinking. This is great if you just fill up a water bottle and go to work or something. It's a much better option than drinking reverse osmosis or something that's acidic. So yeah, 9.0, 9.5 is just drinking. And the final pH that I want to talk about today is 11.5. So that is, you actually can get the 11.5 by pushing the 2.5 button. The 11.5 will come out of the top, and then the 2.5 comes out of the bottom. So with the 11.5, it's great for cleaning as well, but it's more for cutting grease. So for example, if you just went and baked like a chicken and potatoes and lots of oil and stuff in your oven, and you have a really greasy pan, what I do, and it works amazing, is you just put it in the sink and fill it up with the 11.5, and within like half an hour, or even sometimes even 10 minutes, I come back and like all the grease is completely cut, and I can just like dump the water out and just scrub it with some soap, and it's good to go. You don't have to let it soak overnight or anything like that. It's really great. So the 11.5 is really good for cutting grease if you just made something really greasy. And you can just get it from here. The only thing is, if you do use 11.5, make sure when you go to drink that you just let the water run for a little bit to just bring down the pH a little bit, because you don't want to be drinking 11.5. It's a little too strong. But yeah, that pretty much sums up how you can use the different pHs. There are more than the ways that I listed, but you can go on Google and just find out the different ways you can use them. But these are the most popular ways, and these are the ways that I use them, and they work great. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Check out www.sunrisemarion.com for so much more information on these machines. You can also purchase them from there. So if you are interested in buying one, then check out that website, and we'll put a link in the description below for you as well. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.